What's up, guys? Brendan from Crypto Cauldron. I had to make this urgent broadcast because some news has changed. Before we get into it, go into the video link. Think about joining our Discord. Guys, we have over 170 members now. We keep growing. We've only been around since early June, okay? We're putting out a lot of content, a lot of TA within our room. I post my trades, I post my winnings, I post my losses. You can see if the TA is good or not for yourself. If you've been watching my video series on this, you know the TA is good. Okay, right now on YouTube, the reason I'm making this video, I talked to my team, and yes, we actually have a staff at Crypto Cauldron. Okay, it's not the Wild West. We have a membership director, we have a site admin, we have another person that helps with TA, we have another person that does deep dive research. We have multiple rooms for education, for learning, for crypto gems. Guys, it's a place that you haven't been on in Discord. It is not expensive. Come try us out for the month. If you're not happy, full refund. So far, knock on wood, not anybody has asked for a refund. Nobody, not anybody. Nobody's asked for a refund. Let's get into this. So I'm sitting at home trying to catch up on Cobra Kai. My brother-in-law is actually in the new season of Cobra Kai. So anyways, I was catching up on Cobra Kai, and I'm watching TV, and then I have my laptop next to me, my phone. I go on YouTube, and I was thinking, my earlier video I made, I said, I was really worried about all the YouTubers now picking up on the dip. And there's guys that I used to watch that I don't watch anymore. There's somebody I used to work for that I don't watch anymore. And I look on the video stream, and sure enough, I see Bitcoin 41K, Bitcoin major breakout coming. And I'm thinking, wow, really? They're looking at the same data as me. And as I say this, look at Bitcoin dropping through hard support. They're looking at the same data as me. What are they looking at? And the only thing I could come up with, and I put Expert Crypto on because we share a mind in many ways, right? We disagree on some things, we share a mind in many ways. In my futures entries room, just to give you a little preview, about 12 hours ago, when I saw ENJ pumping, that's on our futures entries as a target to short, okay? So I was thinking, and I heard Expert Crypto say this too, and it encapsulated it for me. He said, oh yeah, look at Harmony One, and I looked at Harmony One, right? That's Harmony One. This is ENJ. Is that not the same chart? And look at the support clouds for both. Look how thin and weak that is. So then I was correlating this, looking at these video titles from some people I've never heard of that have tens of thousands of followers. And I'm looking at their video titles, Bitcoin 41K, alts leading the way and stuff. And I'm thinking, no way. You really think because Engine Coin, KSM, and Harmony One are pumping, that means Bitcoin's going to rally and you're looking at the same chart as me? But people do believe it because, like I showed you guys earlier, record longs in the market. Record longs. These guys that have 150, 200,000 viewers, 50,000 viewers, a million viewers, these are the people that are longing the market. And unfortunately for them, they're going to get wrecked, okay? And they need to learn to hold the people they follow accountable because there's a lot of people, and I'm gonna give props to some people. Expert Crypto, he's spot on a lot of TA. Crypto Savvy, who I was introduced to recently, look at his TA. He does Elliott Wave Theory. If you want a different viewpoint of Elliott Wave Theory, same with XRP Shark, look at how other people use Elliott Wave Theory and show the market going down, not just at 200K. Expand your mind, people. Look at other alternative points of view who have actually been consistently accurate. Crypto Savvy. By the way, Crypto Savvy was the first one to come up with the Wyckoff distribution that other people became famous for publicizing. That was Crypto Savvy, by the way. Okay, so you should look into him. He's a great guy. I believe he's in the States, in Georgia, like my neighboring state. I don't know him personally. So, but anyway, so looking at the alts, right? So Engine Coin on our list to be shorted. Okay, you have Harmony One, same exact movement. KSM already started selling off. All right, they had his pump. It's already started selling off. Our members said, look at KSM, look at KSM. Guys, this is the last ditch effort by the whales. This is short hunting. This is pumping. This is trying to incite FOMO into these coins. I guarantee you the whales are going to start dumping these coins. Look what's happening to Bitcoin as we're talking. It's losing its hard level of support, guys. Look, Watch my video series going back for however long my videos are. At least look at the last couple. RIP BTC is a good one to watch. The one right after that. This video, obviously you're watching now. Bitcoin is going down, okay? Other YouTubers, some of them are finally picking up on that. They're not even using some of the same TA. These YouTubers, by the way, that are talking about Bitcoin going to 41K because of a 5-day Gaussian channel and things like this, look at their TA. They don't even have the 200 moving average, okay? This is what's absolutely insane to me. Some of the guys that I follow, by the way, don't even have the 200 moving average. Again, not going to beat it to death, guys, I promise. We are like 0 for 10, 0 for 12 against the 200 moving average going back to April 17th. We've lost it every single time within my pennant, which, by the way, did you notice? There's a lot of big YouTubers now drawing my pennant. They're doing it from the swing high right here at 41, but they're drawing my pennant, okay? So we are 0 for 4 within the pennant. And what they like to do, and this is for educational purposes, right? They'll do something like this. Well, we have some type of resistance here. I'm not quite sure what it is at the 35.8, but let's go ahead and put a trend line there. Really? I mean, I can tell you what the resistance is. It's the 200 that you refuse to add to your chart, because if you add it to your chart, you then have to explain why. How can you get to 41 Bitcoin? How can you get back up here at this peak high, this swing pattern failure, which caused this massive sell-off of losing the 200 again, testing it again and losing it again, 11,500 point decline? Then you got to explain that to people, right? You'd have to explain that to people, how you can get back there. And then when you turn your volume on and make your chart nice and noisy, you can't do that because you see your volume just stepping up. You pull in your price history. Let's pull in the price history, right? Point of confluence, 41K Bitcoin, again, the step off, right? You have this step off. That's really difficult to climb, guys. You're not going to get there. But at the same time they're making these videos, the same time Bitcoin's dropping through key level support, Bitcoin may drop tonight. Let me show you. Look, it's going to drop in one of two ways. And I drew this for you before. Let me draw it again. It's going to drop in two patterns. It's either going to go legging, right? Consolidate up, and it's hard to draw consolidation. Consolidate, leg down, consolidate, leg down. It's going to do something like that, or it's just going to drop levels. And it may do a combination of both, where it just drops 500 points, 1,000 points, consolidates for a second, drops. It's basically two ways it can drop. But let me show you what's happening with Bitcoin on the lower level charts. At the same time these guys are making these videos, and hey, guys, I'm not trying to harp on it, but look, in our group, I've gotten to know the people that are here. And again, we have like 170, 180 members now in the last couple months. There's people here that, like, this is their savings. This is their expendable income, right? What happens with their investments in crypto is a difference of whether or not they can pay their medical bills, the difference of whether or not they can pay their credit cards off. Maybe it's part of the decision of where they can send their kid to college. In the States, we got to pay for that. I know in other countries you do not. Different topic. But it's a big deal is what I'm getting at, right? That's why I post my trades. That's why I take responsibility for my TA. Most Discords do not do that at all. I'm here to help people. I don't get any, I barely, look, we're not here to make a living off of our Discord, okay? There's a lot of groups that are. There's a lot of groups that are. But let me show you what's happening in the lower levels. Okay, so that's the 4 hour. You just lost key support. We may end up hitting the pennant while I'm talking to you. Look at the 1 hour. You're below all the EMAs. You fell through the support cloud. Right? This is why while these guys are making these videos about how Bitcoin's going to 41K and is going to melt faces, just so irresponsible on a social level, on a moral level. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And either these people do not understand how to read charts, or they're just intentionally doing it to keep the bias going. They're searching for confirmation bias, because this isn't like, guys, like I said, I'm not a genius. When you just see the lower highs, when you add the 200 to your charts, there's no reason you can't just look at that and explain it to people. I mean, our hit rate is extremely high for accuracy here. So if you're below everything on the 1 hour, what do you think it is on the 30-minute? Yeah, below everything. I mean, just go ahead and guess on this one. 15 minutes? Below everything. Let's see where we're at on like the 2 hour. Below everything. Do you see a trend here, guys? Where are we at in the 3 hour? Below everything. So seeing this, do you think Bitcoin's going up? Do you think Bitcoin's going to 41K because you have a Gaussian channel that shows it going to 41K? I mean, do you really think that? I mean, this is basic TA. We just lost key support. This candle doesn't close until 30 more minutes, right? If the new candle forms below it, we're below EMAs, we're below support levels on every single chart 4 hours and below. Tomorrow you're going to see Bitcoin. Uh-oh, are we going to rally now? Bitcoin 200K. Guys, it's frustrating because I don't like being the canary in the coal mine. I wish there was more YouTubers with bigger profiles. Doesn't have to be me. Guys like Crypto Savvy, he's got a lot of followers. Look, there's guys that are nailing these calls like I'm nailing these calls, and they deserve to be followed. The guys that have missed every single call, who use their YouTube to funnel members into a pay service room where they don't actually post any TA, those guys are scam artists. And there's a few of them on YouTube that are really big now, and it does nothing but hurt the members that are paying them money. Okay, you're not paying them for anything. You're basically paying them to be in a room and argue with each other about whether Bitcoin goes up or down. That's all you're paying them for. The whole setup's a scam. The TA is bad. Their hit rate's bad. Everything. I mean, all you have to do is examine the TA and see who's right about key issues. And there's a lot of guys to choose from. And I want those guys to get noticed. Go find Expert Crypto. Go find Crypto Savvy. Go find some of these guys, Crypto Kirby. Go find guys that will give you honest TA the way they see it, the way I see it. I just see what I see. If Bitcoin, people like to call me a bear. If Bitcoin does this tomorrow, I'll be like, wow, let's start looking at the bullish angle for Bitcoin. But here's the thing, guys. There's nothing bullish about the pattern. You're below the EMAs. You're below support on every single chart now, 4 hour and below. And these guys are making videos, some of them coming out right now as I'm talking about 41K Bitcoin. It's just so irresponsible. And, you know, I'm done harping on it. So what to do here? So watch for the new candle to form. It's going to form below here. If the price stays extended from the support cloud, it's going to form below. You're still going to have the pennant for support. You're still going to have maybe some intermittent consolidation level support levels here. So we'll see what happens. It's going to depend on momentum, velocity, volume. Again, volume is key. And at this price level, you have some volume. So we may end up staying here. Let's pull in some more price history. Okay, so this gets us back to May 27th. So this is more than a month. We can get rid of a little bit of that. This gets us back to May 30th. So you can see that where we're at right here. But look what happens here. My picture's in the way. But the volume steps off a lot, which means two things. It means if this turns to be a bearish market, if there's a lot of sellers, low volume means big movements, okay? You can have sellers push it down. Conversely, obviously, if a lot of buyers step in, you can push it up. But does this look like a trend buyers want to deal with? They got to go through all this resistance back up, right? All the resistance they had falling down, all the support they had falling down is now resistance. So this looks like the dip's already starting. Bitcoin could recoil here in the 4 hour, but you already lost all the lower level charts. Guys, it's something to look at. Look at who you follow, please. I do not care if you come to Crypto Cauldron or not, but please, for the sake of your financial freedom, follow people that can read TA and can give you honest TA. That's what everybody should do, okay? And if anybody wants recommendations of other people to follow other than myself, please let me know. You can leave a comment. I can put those names again for you in the comments. I get nothing from this. I get no referral fees. I have nothing to shill to you. I have a full-time job in an investment bank. I have a kid, and I have my Crypto Cauldron room, and we take care of our people, and I want the best for everybody. So thanks, guys, for watching the video. Keep an eye out on Bitcoin. Watch it fall. And, if you're going to be in the shorting market, you got to start paying attention to that. All right, guys, more videos. Talk soon.